Hi, I'm Stephen here from Archery Supplies. Today I want to look at swapping from a single V-bar on the back to a V-bar on the back. Now when making this choice about going from a single to a double V-bar on the back, I'm going to say the first thing is there's not a lot of difference in scores. I'm doing this because it just feels more comfortable to me to have my bow being balanced. At the moment, with all the weight being on the side, I feel like my bow's doing this. Now I could reduce the angle on my V-bars, but on my single sidebar to reduce how much it's leaning to the side. But I just thought for myself, I feel a little bit more comfortable with a V-bar where the balance is out to the side. Now I really like this bow finger attachment. I found it was rock solid and didn't move. The last one I used, I found I was getting a little bit of rocking with. So I'm going to go back to another one of these when I go to the V-bar system. So I'm going to go to this. Now I don't get given any of this stuff. I have to pay for it all. So it's a choice I make. It's not like this stuff's, like I said, given to me. There's a lot of good V-bars on the market, and even a $40 one is absolutely fine. And even a fixed V-bar is fine, which is 20 bucks. Absolutely fine, no reason not to get one. And I'm always thinking to myself now, why am I getting one? Why am I spending $200 on one of these? And I'll tell you the reason why I'm spending $200 on one of these is because I shoot forever, and I'm generally pretty tight with money. Like my arrows, I shoot at 200 bucks a dozen. And I just think when stuff's not right on your bow, it's just annoying. So I'm like, I know this system was good and I used it. This just gives me the adjustability that I can change the angles in and out. I can play around with it. I like the adjustability. It's not cheap, but it was good. And I thought, well, let's just put this on. Let's put some V-bars on. Let's get this thing hammering and get this bow to a position where I want it. And the Nationals are 2 weeks away. Let's just get this set up. Let's see how well I shoot with it. And I've been shooting the Perform lately with the V-bar system. I like the V-bars, so that's why I'm going for this. It's not that I expect to shoot any better, because I don't. It's just a comfort thing. I just wanted to feel comfortable, and I don't want that leaning thing. And with the weight on one side, what I was finding with this bow, because this is how I hold my grip, I found like I was getting lots of pressure just there on this, like on this window just there. So I want that pressure with the V-bars to go. I want there to be more pressure just on that point there rather than on the edge there. So that's why I'm going to a V-bar, just to reduce that pressure. So it's not to shoot better. The number of people shooting a single side bar on a compound far exceeds those shooting a V-bar, but V-bars are still popular on the sport. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to set this up and have a few shots and see what I think. Okay, so I've set up my twin V-bars. So how do you know what angle to put them at and all that sort of stuff, how much to angle down? It's a bit of trial and error. You can see the angle I've got there. It's just trial. I want this V-bar to be clear of my body when I shoot. So I want the V-bar to sit either side of me. That's the first thing. With the sidebar, I was coming really close to my body and touching me sometimes. So I reduced the weight. I basically put half of one side on each side. There's a little bit more weight now on the back than there was before, because I've got this extra bit here. So I've probably got an extra 6 ounces on the back than I had before. So I suspect I'm going to get a little bit of floating. I suspect I need more weight on the front. So I either need to take more weight off the back, or I need to add more weight to the front. So what I do is I have a shot and see how it goes. So this is my first shot with the new V-bar system. And all you do is just basically have a shot and see what you think, and then you just play around with it. It's honestly, it's not that, when I say it's not that critical, you don't stress about this stuff. You just go and give it a try. And now, last video I just did, I didn't have the V-bars on. I just did a video with the 3 ounces on the front, and I was moving from one side of the 9 to the other, and it was just like this. that time the sight pin, same sight, same bow, just sat in the middle of the 10. The difference, like the sound of the bow is different. It's just completely different. But it's no use putting all this stuff on unless you've got the strength to hold it up. Now you can see that when I shoot this bow slightly high, but the sight itself is sitting on that target spot on. Absolutely spot on. It's not moving, I'm just aiming, it's just the pin is sitting dead in the middle of the target, which is completely, for me, unique. Normally my sight pin's moving all around the place. And it's just pulled back and it's dead in the middle of the target, and I'm feeling really, really good about this right now. So what I do now is I basically shoot this setup how it is, and then what I do is I'll probably add 1 or 2 weights to the front. I'll probably only add 1 to the front because this bow is just aiming incredibly well at 18 meters. I mean, I have never had a bow aim so well as this ever, and I've shot this bow for over a year. So with that, I'm feeling really good. So I just basically shoot it now, shoot some scores, see how it feels, and I just basically plug away at it, and then I'll probably add 1 or 2 ounces to the front, and then I'll plug away with that for a couple of days. Now I've got 2 weeks till the Nationals, but that just felt unbelievable. So I just give it a try. So when you're trying V-bars, it's all just about giving it a go. Don't add too much weight, because if you add too much weight, you're going to fatigue, you're going to start popping this shoulder up. And good technique is it's everything. You don't want to hurt your body, you don't want there to be pain in your body, and I've had pain before from the bow being physically too heavy. I do weights now and try and strengthen my body, and I've always done weights, but I'm really focused on not hurting my body, because when you can't walk through the pain of physically shooting, not a good thing, and you're not going to shoot particularly well when you're in pain. So that's me fitting V-bars to the bow. These little dampener things I find just absorb a bit of shock, so that I'm happy with that. These were cheap, these V-bars. The actual V-bar unit I've put on here is about 200, which is, you know, it's expensive. But I feel comfortable. I'm happy I went with it. I wasn't happy putting it on, and when I was shooting this video, I seriously thought about buying a $20 fixed one and just bolting that to the bow, and it actually shoots fine if you fit a $25 one. But I'm happy I fitted this, because now I don't have to think about it. And I'm just going to say, when I fitted this, one of the problems was this little screw here, which changes left and right. I can't use an Allen key set with that. I need this physical Allen key. So the bow finger would be great if they release their V-bars with Allen keys. And maybe I need to take some Allen keys with me. But the whole clamp idea of the bow finger, where it actually clamps onto a round cylinder, is a good system. So I don't expect this to come loose. Feels really great. And you know, when you're shooting, you just want that confidence in your equipment, that I can go along to a shoot and not have to worry about things. And this bow right now is feeling great. Like, feeling great. So with that, I'm gonna leave you. Get to shooting. The more you shoot, the better you're going to shoot. I've got 2 weeks, and I haven't produced any videos lately because I've been busy painting my house. And now I've got 2 weeks, and I've just got to shoot lots. So anyway, I'm Stephen Ham from Archery Supplies. Enjoy your archery. Thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, I'm just going to finish off this video. Normally I finish there, but I went and pulled those arrows. I'm shooting 18. Those arrows were the tightest arrows I have shot. They're all literally touching. So with that, I feel good. They felt good. As soon as I pulled it back, the bow did not move on the target. And from shooting 6 arrows previous, where my arrow was moving across the 9, literally that much, it was just amazing difference, like just incredible difference. And this is the advantage of using stabilizers to stop you moving around the target. It has a huge impact. So, you know, technique is everything, practice is everything, but get the stabilizers right, it'll make a big difference to you. So I just hope that helps, and let's cross fingers that I can shoot like that come the competition in a week's time, because that was cool. That was so good. You feel great when you shoot well, you feel great when it sits in the middle, and you feel great when they go in the middle. So anyway, I'm Stephen Hand, thanks for watching, bye.